to get the High Court to approve a judicial review on a summons against him before it even reached the court. And this was done while the courts were on holidays in August, so that's some achievement. We say enough of the shenanigans. We're here outside the Taoiseach's office and we demand transparency, we demand accountability, we demand an end to murder by suicide, we demand fairness. We are the Irish people. We demand all of this. Enda Kenny, listen, this is your town, your county. People are sick to death of you and what you represent and what Murphy represents. It's time for change. No more evictions. No more private courts. No more private courts. No more private courts.
No more private courts.
My name is Tom Moran. I'm speaking on behalf of the people before profit. I have seen my country degenerate, lose any sense of security and protection for the individual citizen. Democracy in this country is gone. We live in a country that people are living in fear. The treachery that our politicians in particular are about is not tolerable anymore. We demand change and we want to say no to evictions. We are the children of David and David was our man. Only for David we couldn't stand here today and address you or anybody else. So in the name of David we say no more evictions, and we will stand firm with the people who are now being threatened and bullied and afraid. And I would say to any citizen on the street today that if you have a debt in regard to a family home mortgage, present yourself in court. Do not lose by default. Go in and represent yourself. Do not allow them to steal what is rightfully yours. I want a resounding no more evictions in Mayo. We've had enough. That should have gone in the 19th century. This is 2016. An end to this.
You!
No more evictions! No more evictions!
Okay guys, if anybody else has anything to say, feel free to come forward. I'd like to make one last point though before we wrap up, guys. First of all, thank you to everyone for coming out. It's a bit of a bad day, but it's important that we do this.
We have to go back to Mullingar. It was
God bless
great.
you. God bless you. We need to spread the word, guys. Now, the last point I want to make, guys, before we disperse, I want everybody to have this absolutely clear in their minds. We are sticking by the law. Everything we are doing. Don't listen to the trolls and the attackers that we hear about on the internet and elsewhere saying that we're a bunch of nutcases and all the rest of it. We're just trying to follow the law. It's them that keep breaking the law. And anybody who has a case before, for example, Fintan J. Murphy, the County Registrar of Mayo, he has absolutely no jurisdiction to continue to operate in an official role until his arrest is accepted by An Garda Síochána and someone accepts jurisdiction for it. Now, is that absolutely clear? I hope this goes out on social media. There is nobody that should appear before Fintan J. Murphy. Once they see him sitting on the bench, they should say to him, Mr. Murphy, terribly sorry, but I can't recognise your authority or jurisdiction. And they actually are obliged to walk out of that court. If they remain in there and deal with the man, they are breaking the law. Do you understand this, guys? Yes. And if anybody has wants to know the detail of this, please get in touch with us. We've got the information for you. It's a simple clause, okay? The same goes for Kevin Kilbrain, Judge Kevin Kilbrain, who was also arrested for serious breaches of the law and the Constitution. The same goes for a number of Gardaí who keep presenting themselves on duty despite the fact that they were also